nice to be home, but it's very difficult. But if I had my choice, I would rather be free. Fear based on love. Friendship's not important. It don't mean nothing. You see everybody's around here. I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny. It's fear that keeps them loyal to me.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth to rule well. I just wanted to go into that fear, that you have to have for Yahweh and Yahushai. Yahweh being the name of the Most High, which means He is, He exists, and He is to be. And Yahushai being the name of His only begotten Son. But yeah, that fear, all right, like you heard that in that short clip, all right, friendship and love and all this and that, it's nothing, okay? It's nothing. That so-called love that you call love, that Christian love, that's not selfless love, That's not fear. That's not respect. You see? That doesn't keep somebody loyal. And the fear we have to the Most High is not a fear of that you have for a wicked man. Okay? The fear we have for the Most High is a fear of respect. A fear of, not wanting to do wrong by Him. That's really the way that women should be. And women complain because it has to be that way. Because they have to have a fear for their husband. They can't just look at him and say, look here, dumbass. Okay? The natural order is for the woman to have fear of her husband. Not in the sense that he's going to beat her or anything like that, But in the sense that, this is a man of the Lord. I'm supposed to treat him with respect, That's how it's supposed to be, okay? But everything is backwards here on the earth, And that's how we are towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, So this is Psalms chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, ask of me and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, right, towards Yahushai. It says, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Okay, so the Most High owns everything, all right? Created everything, And they tell you can't be all loving and all powerful, Because if you're all loving, okay, you can't show that power, And you're not going to be respected. Why? Because no one's going to fear that power. Because you're all loving, So the Most High is not all loving and all power. The Most High, Yahweh, is all power, Not all loving and all power. All right, so it says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Okay, which is talking about the heathen. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Okay, because Yahushua is going to have the ultimate say-so here on planet Earth. Okay, and they're not going to look at Yahushua like, he's all loving, so we have to obey him. No, man, that's why it says he shall break them and dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Okay, that's showing power. And with that power that he's going to showcase, people are going to fear him. They're going to fear the Most High. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Right? When you have fear for something, okay, you're not going to try and mess with that, man. If you're walking by the way. So like, when you're walking by the way and there's a snake, okay, you're not going to go up to it and try and kick it and mess with it, trying to get it to bite you. You're You're going to go away from that. The same thing with the Most High. We're not going to try and go after wickedness, okay, to tempt the Most High. Scripture said not to tempt the Most High. You know? So that's why it says, verse 10, be wise now therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Okay? So should we have that fear? Yes. Because with that fear, what happens is we go out to the highways and byways. Okay? We make videos. You know? We do what we have to do, man. You know? But without that fear, you're not going to try and do any of that. Okay? You're not going to want to do any of that. It says, serve Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling. You see? Serve the Most High Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling. You know? So going into that word fear, first is going to the word serve. So it's to work. Serve. Okay? And in Romans chapter 9, it tells you that the Israelites are the only ones that can serve the Most High. Okay? That can labor for the Most High. It says to serve as subjects. You see? To serve with Levitical service. Okay? And who were Levites? The Israelites. You know? Now we're spiritual Levites. Okay? We're spiritually the ones in charge of, you know, bringing this word out. You know, starting with the head apostles and the elders and the brothers, you know. So it says to work, to be tilled. Okay, so when you go back, that's what it means to serve. Okay, serve Yahweh with fear, terror, fearing, reverent, afraid. You see? So you have to have a fear for the Most High. You know? You can't just say you love the Most High and then go out and be wicked, just like all these other Israelite camps and just like all these other Christians. You know? They go out there and they do what they want to do. But when it comes to, you know, what the Most High wants them to do, that's not okay anymore. Okay, we're not in those times anymore. We don't have to do that anymore. You know? And that's according to the way of the world. But according to the way of the Most High, okay, we're supposed to follow after Him. Follow after righteousness. You know? Thirst after righteousness. You see? So it says, serve Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way. When his wrath is kindled but a little, blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Okay? So if, you know, like that man said, if he had to choose whether to be loved or be feared, okay? Love doesn't mean shit. Okay? Here in this earth, being loved doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean that anybody's going to try and help you out. It doesn't mean that people, you know, want you to succeed, that people want you to be okay, that people want you to be good, you know? It just means they're comfortable around you and they like that feeling you give them. You know? That's all it is. That's not real love. Okay? True love is fear. And if somebody truly fears somebody, they're not going to try and double cross them. Okay? They're not going to try and come up against that person, you know, or do something to defile themselves and shame the other person. You know? And that's something, mainly you don't see in women nowadays. Okay? They think you're supposed to work for them. Okay? They think you're supposed to, you know, forgive every single wicked thing they do. You see? And they call that love. You know? Them double crossing you and you forgiving them, that's love. That's true love. You know? Instead of staying in your lane, keep to your own, okay? And fearing the Most High above all else, you know? But people don't see it like that anymore. That's why verse 12 says, kiss the Son lest he be angry. You know, when you look up that word, kiss the Son, it's in reverence, you know, which is in praise, okay? So if you follow the Most High, you follow his Son. If you follow his Son, you're not going to say peace and safety. You're not going to say love, love, you know? You're going to say what's right, and you're going to do what's right, you see? Unless you perish by the way. And that word lest means in fear of, you know? So let's actually look up that word lest, because that goes into the lesson of being of fear in, okay? With the intention of preventing something undesirable to avoid the risk of, you know? When you avoid the risk of getting bitten is because you have the fear of being bitten, okay? So let me go into Tzalak. Let me park right here. It says, lest, conjunction. He cut the remarks or the remark out of the final program, lest it should offend listeners. In case, just in case, for fear that, in order to avoid the risk of. You see? So it's in fear of something, you know? And that's what they do, man. They people, you know, want to celebrate, you know, a wicked month, you know? They want to celebrate and make it a even more wicked month. Okay? Why? In fear of the world rejecting them for not celebrating with them. You know, that's why you have a lot of companies, you know, companies that have no business sticking their nose into, you know, these mows, you know, but yet you have these big brand name companies that are putting, you know, flags of rainbows on their logos, you know, promoting what? Promoting Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, which America is spiritually known as that. You see? So in fear of the people of the world, you know, they try and please the world. But the way that we should be is in fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's the true way to be, you know, in the fear of the Most High. You see? So with that, let me finish up Psalms 2 and 12. Kiss the Son lest he be angry, which is in fear of, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. All right. So when you go into that word trust, which is chasa, which means to seek refuge, flee for protection, to put your trust in the Most High, confide or hope in the Most High. Okay. And if your fear, all right, if you kept the fear of the Most High, then your hope is in the Most High. And when your hope is in the Most High, you're going to flee to him for protection, right? When you go into, there's this movie, this show about Bruce Lee. When you go into it, the mobsters in China, okay, people were paying them, you know, each $2,000. And it was like 20 different businesses every month. You know, every month, 20 different businesses would pay him $2,000 to $4,000. Okay. So out of the year, he would make good money, you know? Why? Because people feared him because he was a mobster, you know? So they stayed loyal to him until somebody came that was stronger than that man, you know? Then they started to rebel, you know? But who's more powerful than the Most High? Nobody. You see? So we flee to the Most High for protection. So just like everything else with fear, with love, there's a left-handed spirit of fear, okay, which is not what we received. And there's a right-handed spirit of fear, which is a spirit of truth, okay, which is the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the spirit of obedience, you know, the spirit of reverence, the spirit of humility, of meekness of mind, you know, and that's the spirit that we want to be in, you know. So with that, I hope that was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, Shalom.